You come with a great deal of hard talk. You know Pakistan's policy. You've seen the violations happening almost every week. And still you have announced Foreign Office talks at the Foreign Secretary level.
Abid Rao! Abid Rao!
Yes.
Abid Rao, you realize, I don't know if I have the line with our Islamabad guests, they're either distracted or they're deciding and talking among themselves on how they need to respond to the fairly straight points put on the debate today by General Bakshi, Pawan Verma and Maruf Raza. Maybe they will have to find some counter strategy on the debate. It appears to me at this stage that General Qureshi and Sadia Khan of the PMLN are trying to think of their next response. We're going to get their satellite link back. Now, Abid Rao, Air Marshal Abid Rao, I know you may be hurt as well at what Narendra Modi has said. But what he has basically said...
I am amazed at your analysis. In fact, all of you.
What is...
You suppose a lot of, I will say, not so correct, not so accurate assumptions about Pakistan and then start debating that.
Tell me
I mean, what is new in Mr. Modi's statement? Pakistan cannot fight a conventional war. This I knew in 1965. You were bigger in number, 71, and then even in Kargil. But what result? The two armed forces of these countries cannot crush each other to a defeat which is meaningful. This should be very clear. Pakistan is a weaker state. It is not a weak state. You can try that. We got deployed for 9 or 10 months in 2002. Why did India dare not attack Pakistan? It was because Pakistan also has some weapons in the card, and conventional weapons alone do not matter. We were deployed fully in 99. Please listen to me. You have to talk little mature and not, show me the numbers of aircraft your Air Force has, number of tanks my country has. That they don't matter. It is Pakistan is a country that India cannot take lightly. These such statements. I mean, I'm surprised at your comments that we are scared, we are hurt, we are this. No, any prime minister who would visit his troops on the forward areas will talk like that. Our prime minister would have done the same.
Air Marshal Rao, hear me now. You said today that what is new in what Modi has said. I'm surprised that a person of your experience is not able to see what is new in what Modi has said, or that General Qureshi can't see. I mean, I'm sure both of you see, but you choose to blindfold yourself, gentlemen. And maybe the reason you choose to blindfold yourself is because you don't want to remind yourself as former military personnel that every time you've dared to fight a war against India, you have been humiliated. So Modi is right when he says you've lost the strength to fight a war with India, but I don't want to get into that. The more important point, allow me to complete.
Things have changed
allow me to complete. Allow me to complete, sir.
Allow me to complete. Situations will not repeat.
Sir, 20 seconds
1965 was a stalemate.
Sir, 20 seconds.
Both armies failed. We couldn't get Kashmir, you couldn't capture Lahore.
Sir, 20 seconds. 20 seconds, I'll explain to you what is important in what happened today. We in India are seeing what Modi has said. What Modi has said, yes, General Bakshi, I'll let you. What Modi has basically said is, I'm not going to do a Manmohan Singh. I'm not going to have chicken biryani with the Pakistani Prime Minister if the Hizbul Mujahideen and the Lashkar-e-Toiba carry out terror attacks in India.
But he has precisely that.
One second. No. 1 minute. So he's drawn that link. He has drawn a direct link between Pakistan's inability to fight a direct war and its pushing a proxy war through terrorism. That's a clear and apparent link, General Bakshi. Why are the generals and the air marshals and the politicians from Islamabad not being able to see through that tonight?
You know, Arnab, may I state in all humility to my military friends from Pakistan, I'm sorry you've gone a little awry in your analysis. You said that the India-Pakistan equation is one of stasis and a pure balance. May I remind you that a decisive conflict in the current context is characterized by a march on an enemy capital and by large-scale surrender of forces. The capture of an enemy capital, 1971. If you don't think that war was decisive, I'm sorry. Then you are not being objective. You are not being objective. I would request that we as military professionals be quite fairly objective in our analysis. The fact is, we were able to decisively inflict a defeat on your country when we got our act together and we made up our mind that we had just about enough. I think it would not be wise for Pakistan, given the situation that it is in, to push India again to the wall, like you had pushed us in 1971. The consequences, I'm sorry to state, will be entirely adverse for the state of Pakistan.
And-
it is about time that your nuclear bluff
I must come
has
in
to
here,
be
Mr.
called.
And for a country,
It has to be
No, no,
called. Don't push people
No, no,
into
and-
calling your nuclear bluff.
no, and for a country, forget
have
the
hidden
nuclear bluff.
behind it for far too long.
I appeal to the better sense of General Qureshi and Sadia Khan. After all, sir, your country today is in the company of sub-Saharan African countries like Angola and Kenya in terms of human development. Right? You are virtually bankrupt.
Now you're so transparent.
Sir,
we see through every statement that you
we
make.
point out
and
one
it makes
factual
me laugh,
inaccuracy.
frankly.
Point out
It
one
makes me
factual
laugh.
I'm
inaccuracy.
really amazed at
Point
your,
out one factual
just tell me,
inaccuracy,
just
sir.
tell me, General Bakshi has just admitted all the connivance and the clever tricks that the Indian government and the Indians have been playing on Pakistan. While he mentioned East Pakistan, now Bangladesh, and he talked about defeating Pakistani forces there, he's also admitted the connivance and the clever tricks. Now, you didn't call that terrorism at that time, but the cunning way in which people from the eastern wing of Pakistan were taken on by the
Sir, come to the end conclusion.
Indian intelligence and no.
Sir, come
you
to
must
the end
listen to this.
conclusion. You know the
see,
consequences.
You talk about
What is being
Kargil.
said tonight?
You talk about things
Yeah.
where you think that you have an advantage, and here you admit that you are the ones who planned to dismember Pakistan.
Sir, I'm
If
very
this is the
surprised. I
attitude
think Maroof
of the
can
Indians.
Sir,
If
Maroof
this
can
is the attitude
Sir,
of General Bakshi
Sir, Maroof-
in his
General
great
Qureshi.
assessment and
General
knowledge
Qureshi,
of military
please,
history,
for God's sake.
if this is how
Rashid
he can
Qureshi.
excuse India
Rashid
from
Qureshi, I remember-
ever having
To India.
any
Your
issue
army
with
raped a
Pakistan,
million women
there is
there.
no doubt.
For God's
there
sake,
is no doubt
the whole
left
world
in
was
the
witness
people
to
of
the
Pakistan
genocide that you
the
did.
cunning
Please read
and
the
clever tricks
Hamadur
of India
Rahman
were
Committee
meant to
report.
dismember Pakistan
He is a
then,
Pakistani
and you
Chief
continue
Justice.
to do it now.
For God's sake,
Whether it is
read
Modi
the Hamadur
or anyone
Rahman
else,
Committee report.
whether it's a
I
talk
beseech
show
you as a
by
professional.
you, well briefed by the Indian RAW, your intelligence agency, talking about 19 ceasefire violations. There have been 37 Indian ceasefire violations. Why don't you talk about them? There have been killing by the Indians of Pakistani soldiers. Now, our intelligence,
Sir,
we don't go
sir,
to
you have no
the
facts to
ISI
back
get a
what you're
briefing,
saying.
But,
You have,
but if we
sir,
had,
you have no,
we would have
sir, you
known
have no,
exactly what
sir,
you've been
you have
doing.
no facts. You have no facts to back what you're
General
saying.
Qureshi, isn't that an old story? Every time your army initiates these ceasefire violations and you conveniently put the blame on us,
in fact,
conveniently put the blame on us. I have served long enough on the borders, on the line of control, so have you.
one
I
second.
can name to you the units which have misbehaved constantly, which have not listened to their own superiors. Your army is now involved in the operations in FATA. We were cognizant of that fact. And that is why we have been holding our hands, because we thought that we should give you a chance to finish the problems that you have created for yourself and your region. But then there are elements in your army which want to initiate a conflict
it's
here.
India who has created these
They want to
problems for
initiate a
Pakistan.
conflict. They are
Indians
not in
have
tune with
6
whatever your
consulates
Prime Minister is
on the
saying.
Afghan-Pakistan border. Are they to send your people inside Pakistan or people that you have bought, and that you train, and that you finance? So what are you talking about? You are talking about Pakistan
Maroof,
army.
1 minute.
Arnab, General
1
Qureshi's
minute.
facts are completely misplaced.
Just a minute, I want
General Qureshi, General
I
Qureshi,
will bring out facts that will embarrass you.
General Qureshi,
you will have no
Maroof,
answer.
before you come in, I want to say something to General Qureshi.
Bakhshia, sir,
No, 1
with the
second.
line of
Before you
control,
come in, Maroof,
so
I want to
have
say
I.
something to
So
General Qureshi. Qureshi.
You can't call
General
him
Qureshi,
an
I want to
expert
say
because
something
he
to you.
served from the Indian side.
General Qureshi.
And not call me an expert because I've served on the Pakistani
General Qureshi,
side.
I want to say
It's
something to you, sir.
unfortunate. It is
I want to make a point to you, General Qureshi. General Qureshi, I want to make a point to you.
Arnab,
Sir, General Qureshi, I
have
know my
nothing
name.
more
Can I
to
make a
say
point to you?
Except what you briefed
Sir,
by your intelligence
Sir,
agency,
General Qureshi,
which I'm afraid
General
is
Qureshi,
slightly overstepping.
Sir, General Qureshi, I want to ask you just one question.
Ask me
Which
10.
Pakistani do I believe? Do I believe your then Foreign Secretary Shamshad Ahmad, who said
Stop
we reject
shouting and ask me
allegations?
the
Sir, you
question.
don't even want to let me speak now because you know I will reveal your entire inaccuracy of your argument if you let me do. So you let me.
No, okay.
So the point here is on which Pakistani do I believe? Do I believe Shamshad Ahmad, who says there were this whole idea of intrusions by Pakistani soldiers is wrong? Or do I believe the man under whom you served, General Parvez Musharraf, who admitted the role of the Pakistani troops? Who do I believe, sir?
Hold on. What
Who
did
do I
Shamshad
believe,
say?
sir? And the context is
I don't
this.
know what statement you're talking about.
You don't know what statement you're talking about? It is the statement of Parvez
You
Musharraf.
are talking about.
Where he said very clearly that we got involved and we and the Mujahideen were there together vis-a-vis the Indian troops.
Hey, hold on.
What do you mean, hold on,
Don't
sir?
misinterpret what
There
he
is
said.
no misinterpretation,
if he said
sir.
we got involved, yes.
Yes.
Once
Yes, you
India
got-
started bombing
Yes.
our position, we got
see.
involved.
I see.
We had to retaliate.
I see. So tell me, who are those people?
Oh, great.
Who are those
Now you
people
see.
whose
Thank
name
God
is...
you've understood.
Sir, since you are now beginning to reveal yourself and we gave you hard evidence of the involvement of the Pakistani infantry, we gave you bodies of your soldiers from the
Where were
Patalik
you-
sector,
where
we
were
gave you
you
their
when
arms.
the Indian army was
We
invading
gave
East
you their
Pakistan?
documents.
Where were you, Arnab?
Sir,
Why don't you talk about that? What General Bakshi has just admitted in
Sir,
front
we-
of the
we-
whole
I
people
am
that
talking
must
about-
be listening to this talk.
Sir,
who you tell me
Sir,
who
it is
invaded
a-
East Pakistan?
Sir, it
Did
is a-
India?
Sir,
Did
it is
India
a-
invade East Pakistan or not?
Sir, it is a well-known... It is a
Did
well-known...
you-
Sir, 1971 is
Did
a
you-
well-known fact. It might rankle you, but I'm talking
Did
about...
you-
I'm talking about
Why aren't
Kargil,
you
which reveals...
answering?
See,
You only
Modi's-
want to ask
Sir, you-
questions
Mr.
where India, you think, has an advantage.
Sir, there is
it's
no
wrong.
advantage. I thought
what you're saying is incorrect.
Maruf Raza...
India
will you give me
invaded
1
East
minute,
Pakistan
please? Sir, you-
after a complete...
Sir, what-
There's no... It's pointless listening to
General
you
Qureshi.
because you do not admit
General
the truth.
Qureshi.
General Qureshi, you're on a serious point right now. You have the
General Qureshi.
Indian
Will
Prime
you please
Minister.
let me speak
You
also
have the,
for 1
sir,
minute?
allow me, sir.
Qureshi.
You have the Indian Prime Minister who
No,
looks
General
at you in
Qureshi,
the
we
eye and
will
who
not let you
says
speak.
that you cannot
General
carry
Qureshi,
out a
you have
proxy
spoken
war
today
anymore
more
because
than
of your
anybody
abject
else.
inability to carry out a conventional war. He's linked the two. He will take you on now
The
word
Indian
for word and
Prime
you better be
Minister
prepared
is
for it.
incorrect in his
Whether it's
assessment
incorrect or not,
and
it's a fact
in-
thrown at you.
In what he said.
Maruf wants to
Unfortunate.
respond as well. Maruf.
But if this is the level of understanding of the
General
Indian
Qureshi, let
Prime
me
Minister,
put it in perspective.
I am
General
quite
Saab,
sorry for India.
I think we're just losing the line there with Maruf.
you keep talking about
He's back.
General Saab, you keep talking about the Indian invasion in Bangladesh, but you are not willing to accept the genocide that you carried out. Go to Dhaka Club, go up the steps of the
No
club.
genocide.
There are photographs displayed of all the genocide that your
By the
honorable
way,
men
by the
had
way,
conducted in
by the way,
Bangladesh. We intervened
Why-
in
why
Bangladesh
didn't India
in humanitarian
look at the genocide
assistance
in
to the
Gujarat
people of Bangladesh.
against people-
Unfortunately, sir,
innocent
hear me
people
out.
travelling back to
Hear me
Pakistan
out.
and they burned that
Unfortunately, this
And
was not
hundreds of
argued
people
as
were burned
such
there.
because
You
there was.
choose to
Sir,
close
hear
your
me
eyes
out.
there.
This was not argued as such because there was no precedence. There was no precedence of arguing of humanitarian intervention by military force. We
There is
liberated
genocide.
Bangladesh. We
There is
exited out. We are a
genocide
status
in
quo
Palestine.
respecting country.
Palestine,
The
there is
second thing
genocide.
about
Why don't the Indian army
Afghanistan,
go
let me
there?
tell you something. Hear me out, sir. Hear me out, General. General and Air Marshal, hear me out. In Afghanistan, you talk about the Taliban, that it is our creation. General Musharraf himself admitted to me in an interview for this channel to say he was part of the force that created the Taliban. You created them as assets to dominate
absolutely
Afghanistan
wrong.
as a
If you-
strategic
that's
hinterland.
an
And then the
incorrect thing that you
Taliban
said.
is now
General
a
Pervez
nuisance
Musharraf has never
that you
said
have
that.
to deploy
I think
5 divisions
you better
to
stop
fight.
here
You
because you're
talk,
saying
General
something which is
Qureshi,
not true.
hear me out.
And if you
you
are
talk
spreading
of,
these rumors,
you are talking
it
of
is
our
unfortunate.
involvement.
I
You are
do
talking
not
of Jalal
accept
Saab.
what you have
Here
said.
give me the
General Jalal
courtesy.
never said
Give me
that
the
he
courtesy
created
of
the
listening
Taliban.
to me. You are just rambling on, but you're not wanting to talk facts. Let me tell you,
Because
in
you are not speaking the
Balochistan,
truth.
you have
Why
taken
should
their
I
gas
listen to
away.
lies?
You have brought Punjabi labor into Gwadar. You are killing Baluchis. And Hamid Mir says that you get him shot at. You don't want the press to report about your excesses in Balochistan. And it's a figment of imagination that India has created the Baluch problem.
On the other
Where
side
was
tonight-
India since independence?
On
when
the
it had
other side
Baluch
tonight-
problem?
Evidence from
Who
Hamid
killed
Mir?
Nawab Bukti? Musharraf shot down Bukti.
I'll take a break at this stage, and as our viewers can see, one second, as our viewers can see, Maruf.
Look into the
Arnab,
mirror.
just
One
give me
second.
1 minute to
Honest soul
speak,
searching.
please. Just 1
You
minute.
guys
I have to
are
leave.
getting a taste of your own medicine.
Arnab,
you have
can you hear
created
me?
terrorism. You are battling them.
Yeah.
And now you cry to the world that
Can
you're
I say
victims of
something
terror.
before the
You're
break
victims
because
of
I have to
self-created
leave?
terror.
Okay, Pawan Verma wants to say something before the break, and I am going to go to him, but just 1 minute before that. At this
Adam,
stage of
can I
the
get
debate,
1 minute,
joining the debate
please?
tonight, 1 second, let me just introduce Mr. Parthasarathy, former High Commissioner to Pakistan, who's joining the debate tonight. What are we debating, ladies and gentlemen? Narendra Modi basically says, stop your proxy war. And I'd like to ask the Pakistanis when we come out of the other side of the break, who admitted the proxy war? Do they know the name of Gohar Ayub Khan, or will they say he's also not a Pakistani? Do they know the name of General Akbar Khan, or will they say he's also not a Pakistani? Because these two gentlemen revealed the role of the Pakistanis in trying to use so-called jihadis in 65 and 1947. General Qureshi looks puzzled. General Qureshi, just do a search of your own history, and you'll see the people who exposed themselves the most were the Pakistanis themselves. Pawan Verma, before I hit the break, wants to rebut. Air Marshal Abid Rao on the
Just
other
one
side of the
point,
break.
own general admitted
but
invading
very
East
quickly
Pakistan.
before the break, because I have to leave. Pakistan has followed a policy of tactical appeasement and explosive and proxy aggression against India as part of an institutional policy. There is enough evidence, it need not be debated. We see the evidence every day. I believe we need to calibrate our response to that much more carefully than we've done in the last 2 months. My criticism against the previous government was that they were soft. I must say that this government also needs to review strategy in the face of 19 ceasefire violations and the last attack on our BSF convoy. I think we should review our decision to have foreign secretary level
Okay.
talk, because we said we will not talk unless there is peace on the border.
Well,
I don't believe
Pawan
we should
Verma
start
makes that
talking
point
about
again.
war right now.
Pawan
conventional
Verma
or
makes
otherwise.
that point
I don't
again.
believe that is what the Prime Minister said.
Pawan Verma
And I
makes
don't
that
think
point
that
again.
Two neighbors should talk like that.
Pawan Verma makes that point again. I'll get Mr. Parthasarathy's views on the other side. General Jaswal, who commanded the Northern Corps, calls in and says, I want to say something to our Air Marshal and to the General in Islamabad and Karachi. We'll connect him as well. I'm back on this debate in a few minutes.